Hello, how is everyone? I thought I'd start the little pre-stream earlier tonight so that we can actually go live when suggested, even though it's 2 minutes past now, so I apologise. How's everyone doing? Rod, nice to see you. Dark Shadow, Spider Blaster, Nix, Alex Flores, the OGs in the chat. The absolute OGs. We'll let maybe a couple more people flood in. If not, either way, we'll get started eventually to talk about some GoZyuger stuff. And I might even clip this into a video afterwards. We'll see what happens. But I really want to talk about the GoZyuger stuff. And I thought I could make a video, or I could just do a live, which should be fun. Either way. People on the TikTok, Mr. Pickles, hello. The Sharken, Mark Hunter, Luke. Nice to see everyone. As I said, we're going to be looking at the new GoZyuger news and the trailer and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have seen it all. These aren't first-time reactions, but they will just be us chatting about them. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Where's the hat? It's here. I decided not to pop it on tonight. I know the hat is iconic to the look. Where can I watch all the other Centre series? There's a variety of places. Shout Factory do DVDs if you get your hands on them. If not, there's a couple of places. There's a nia.si that you can watch them on if you torrent. There's no incredible ethical ways to do it. You can Tubi has a bunch of the older ones. Not all of them, but they have a couple of the like Saban era ones, and I know Sentai has nothing to do with Saban, but like that era of Power Rangers translated into Sentai. They have those. Martin, Thomas, nice to see you. Luke, hello. It's nice to see everyone. How's everyone been doing? Let me know. How we all been doing? I don't know if I've done a Monday stream in a while at least. I thought I'd do one. Kick a week off, like have a good little time. Be fun. I think Yugi Joe will be in a bit as well for some moderation. I'm excited for GoZyuger. Same. I'm very excited for it. I'm gutted Boom Boom just said in though. We're apparently getting episode 0 next weekend as well. Someone in the TikTok chat has asked a question. I'd love to read out the name, but it seems to just be a turtle. What's the worst Power Ranger season in your opinion? I don't know. Probably Super Mega Force, but like just out of it was the laziest one. Do you know what I mean? Arby's in the chat. Or Queen. I finally watched the first episode of Super Sentai GoKaija on YouTube, and it's awesome. Also, where can I watch Super Sentai GoKaija for free? And you've been good. What does that mean? You can watch, like I just said, there's a bunch of places, like all the ones I just mentioned. Nia.c, TokyoZilla is one, although they're less they're more piratey than the rest of them. But also you're watching GoKaija, so it's all pirate themed anyway. Will you be getting a glow in the dark Megazord? I won't. I think it looks ugly personally. I've never been that asked about the glow in the dark ones, and the new one looks a bit vile. I don't understand why like not a single person said, you know what I want Hasbro to release next? I want a glow in the dark Megazord. I'm so happy we not only have a Green Ranger, but he is a bird and a socially awkward teen. It is going to be quite fun, isn't it? Who's your favourite 6th Ranger? I don't know. I mean, Tommy is the GOAT, isn't he? I don't know. Trent's cool. Trent's really cool. I love Cam from Ninja Storm. There's a few. There's a couple. Dark Shadow says, I mean, I've been good. That's what I read out the first time. My point being that you saying you've been good, it sounds not like, I don't know with what and to what degree. Josh in the TikTok chat, how you doing? I'll try and make an effort to interact with the TikTok chat as well, otherwise they start screaming at me, telling me that I haven't interacted with anything. Yugi Joe says the best Green Ranger is Tommy. If you want to answer from somebody else. I think overall, not Green Ranger, sorry, 6th Ranger. He is the best 6th Ranger, right? Like, regardless. I just think it's cheating to chuck him on the top. Not to chuck him on the top. He earns his place at the top. But just like, you know, it should always be Tommy, but if we can't include him, you know what I mean? Cinefastique in TikTok chat. How's it going, bro? Things are well. Things are well. Brotherhood Paladin. That's a sick name. I know I had the music last time, and you guys said in the chat that the music sounded fine, and then I rewatched it, and I thought it was way too loud. So I've cut it off just for today. Also because we're going to be reacting to some stuff as well, so I don't want to have music blasting over it. How do you deal with the editing / getting clips process? I don't really... Well, I deal with it, but I don't, like, I just get on with it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a tedious task, especially if I'm doing the Meet the Rangers shorts. Like, the most tedious part is, like, usually I know the info anyway. I do a little bit of wiki searching just to find additional bits of information. And then it's just, right, let's just go to YouTube, go to the seasons. Let's just cycle through and find what we need. It is tedious, but has to be done. Has to be done. I suppose if you were... I don't know, it depends what you want it for. You could always go to, like, someone's, like, retrospective and take clips, but obviously credit them if that's the case. Darren's in the TikTok chat. How's it going, mate? It's been a while. It's been a long while. Japan. I loved when the Silver Ranger from Super Mega Force Fusion with the RPM. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? When they did the Silver Gold Fusion. That was pretty sick. 350 likes on the TikTok stream already. One of you in there is spamming away. What a legend. Yeah, if anyone is just joining, we are going to be looking through the GoZyuger trailer / some of the photos and stuff. For the most part, anyway. I'm sure afterwards we'll have a standard little chat as usual. Bro says, I can't wait for the GoZyuger toys. They look sick, don't they? I've not pre-ordered any myself yet, but I'm hoping. See this little Gav that I've got? He came out in a later release and was a lot cheaper than sort of the Hot Toys figure, so I'm hoping there's maybe a figure or two of one of the GoZyugers. That'd be quite cool. Sam James in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but in the live. What a legend. I have a top 3/6 Rangers in no particular order. Is Zane, Merrick, and Eric. They're quite sick, to be fair. They're quite sick Rangers. Merrick has a YouTube channel now. Philip Andrew. Or Andrew Philip. I think Philip Andrew. Airbro says, I'm in Japan when they get released, so I can't wait. Nice. Should meet up with Yugi Joe. The main thing stopping me right now is the clips getting. It's so annoying and tedious. It is annoying and tedious, but it's got to be done. There's a lot of it that's annoying and tedious. That's the weird thing. Everybody's like, so many YouTubers that are like, oh, I hire an editor. And fair enough, if your YouTube channel becomes an absolute business, then fair enough, hire an editor. But like, one of my favorite parts is the editing. One of my least favorite parts is the clip finding. It has to be done. I'm telling you. And you'll feel more rewarded afterwards as well. I'm being gifted things. What does that mean? Sam has sent 11 roses, and then Era Bros has sent 1 heart and 6 ghosts. And Sam sent a friendship necklace. What does this mean? I don't know what any of this means. Someone in the chat, let me know what it means. Hi, Axel. It's good to see you. Ricky the Gold Ranger from Ancient... What? What's that mean? What's that? Who's Ricky the Gold Ranger from Ancient... Panga? Since the cast has been revealed, why do people think the Blue Ranger was going to be a girl? It was just rumored. Or not necessarily a girl, but just like a more feminine presenting person. Clearly not, though. Clearly not. GoZyuger has been revealed now. I might get them instead of the other version. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Sam sending treasure boxes. I still don't know what this means. Samuel, let me know what that means, please. I'm hunting for the Gar Ranger Zords. Or Gawa Ranger Zords. Whilst I'm in Japan. It's been on my list to buy for ages. They're quite cool, to be fair. The Wild Zords are elite. Sam said he doesn't even know where they are. It made you number 1 in the chat though, so big up. I also just need storage space for the clips, not gonna lie. I have 70 gigabytes left and it's for GoZyuger. Fair enough. I mean, you know, get the clips, use the clips, delete the clips. Just keep it in a cycle. I love the Sir Ivan from Dino Charge. Dino Charge is one of my favorite shows. He's a pretty cool ranger, Sir Ivan. Eurobro says 100% they're elite. They are cool. Sentient as well. It's always fun when they're sentient. Although more heartbreaking if, like, you know, you couldn't have a Zord destruction scene when they're sentient, because it just makes it even harsher. What does this mean? I've got a countdown on my screen next to a treasure chest. I don't know what that means at all. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay. It's a countdown. For some reason. I don't know. Do you have Miniplayer? What is your opinion on the Super Miniplayer stuff? I don't have any. Shall we, this could be a good time to go into reaction mode. Hold on. Here we go. Right. Let's have a nose, shall we? So yeah, to answer the question, no, I don't. However, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Just check I'm moving full screen as well. Are they not actually gonna have photos? Get in. Yeah. No, I don't have any of them. But they are quite sick. Was it what, let me check the chat again. What one was this that you said you had? Oh, okay, you said you wanted to get them instead of the original GoZyuger versions. That's fair. Fair enough. Can't believe it's been almost 50 years. I know. It's crazy. I remember when that first season aired, you know? If you could have any variant colors of teams, what would you go for? Like dark red or pastel blue? What do you mean? If you could have any variant colors of teams, what would you go for? What, so like a team that wasn't just the standard? Getting my nails done as we speak. What a legend. I haven't done mine in ages. I used to do black, and now I've fallen out of touch with the emo side. I say that. I still look like I want to die in a hole constantly, but do you think Arca Red is going to appear in GoZyuger? It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Someone, Hero Bros has just said in the TikTok chat, coins cost money. Spend coins on gifts for creators, and they get a percentage of that money. Sam was replied with, "I see, thank you," and it's just in my head now. He's just been tapping away. No, later it's just gonna be shit. Just bank statement. Oh, bro, I'll reimburse you. I have the Spider Zord from King Oja. Nice. The white King Oja suit is gorgeous. I like Abba Black and Abba Black from Dino Earth. Nice. Instead of going to... I was going to hold myself back there. No. Instead of going to jail, whoever commits a crime has to watch Megaforce and Super Megaforce combined non-stop. That would be... I don't know. It's not that bad. It's torturous, but it's not that bad. What's your opinion on the Squad Ranger? Sorry, I don't know how to type. I meant Evil Rangers. Oh, yeah. The Psycho Rangers. Wait, Evil Rangers from Space Rangers. Yeah, the Psycho Rangers. Love the Psycho Rangers. Keep an eye out on the channel for Psycho Ranger adjacent content within the next month or two. Just saying. This is the first time we had a crimson and navy blue since Hurricane. Are they a crimson and navy blue, though? I mean, maybe a bit darker for sure, but... Fun fact, apparently a blue version of Aqua Red would be called Aqua Blue. Do you think a green version of Aqua Red could be called Aqua Green? Era Bros has dropped a follow. What a legend. Or at least it's just told me that anyway. Spam the TikTok chat a little bit. Right, shall we, by chance, crack on with the reaction? Purple Aka, would it not be violet? Aka violet. Because in the Western world, we're like, yeah, purple, we made up a color, kind of, whatever. And then Japan are like, no, fuck you. Purple doesn't exist. We're saying violet. We're not conforming to your idiocracy. That'd be cool, though. An entire team of, like, the Aka Reds would be cool. Just to see what that team would look like. Right, Dio. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at what we're doing. Gigglebottom. Incredible name. Welcome to the TikTok chat. All right. Shall we take a look at GoZyuger? Actually, do you know what would have been helpful if I can actually see you guys' chat in the process? So I'm just going to move you over here. All nice and dandy. It's these moments where the news would be helpful, wouldn't it? Right. We're back. Back in action. If you give GoZyuger a Power Rangers title, what would it be? I might call it Power Rangers Bestials or Power Rangers Primal Guard. I think, like, I don't know, Wild Fury is probably the most, like, Hasbro Saban name that it could go with. I don't know, what's a really... I don't know. It's a good one. I definitely... I called it, like, Beast Fury or something on Twitter the other day. The only colour my friend has on hand is a purple shimmery type silver. I need to get darker shades for myself. Hey, I fuck with a shimmery silvery purple. Right. Cool. I'm also going to hope you guys you're watching. So, obviously, as I'm sure everybody knows, we had the number one set at GoZyuger official trailer, kind of. It's like the tease for the show, basically. And it showed off a lot of stuff. So I reckon we'll just go through, we'll pause, we'll chat about it. I'll get you guys' opinions in the chat, and we'll just we'll have a good time with it. No subtitles on this, by the way. I haven't got a clue what they're saying. But, straight off the bat, get shots of all the Rangers, right? Goju Red. I think, out of all the suits, his is probably my least favourite. Not because it's bad, but I just think, out of all of them, this is the weakest, and we're going with kind of the McDougall colours, do you know what I mean? Like, he's about to slash somebody up and then say he's loving it. Well, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people have other opinions, but I think it's my least favourite one. Goju Blue is probably my favourite one. Honestly, the gold and blue works perfectly. It's nice to see a blue ranger with gold rather than a gold ranger with blue. I think that looks really nice. And also just the helmet, I think, is one of my favourite helmets, like the Leon Lion. The Blake, if you will. But, like, either way. Also, the changes, I think they're called the Tega Swords. They're clearly not only going to transform into the big mechs as well, but they have, like, a clapping function. And that's the way they seem to be morphing, which we'll look at that a bit later on. But just like they're just like, oh yeah, this, you know, henshin, and then they just start like doing a bit of a routine, like as always, they're always doing a bit of a routine, but it's quite funny. I'm not a fan of the leaked OP. It sounds more like an anime opening than something live action. I've not seen that. I've tried to avoid leaks. I've tried to stick to the official stuff. If that comes about, we'll definitely have a listen to it. Blake mentions on this channel are at an all-time increase. I know, isn't it? Man's making cameos left, right, and centre these days. Oh, there's a few people that's coming on. Wow, the TikTok has gained some traction there, hasn't it? Thank you guys very much. Love you all. Bear with. I just spam that again. Now, the Yellow Ranger. When I first heard about it, / saw the Yellow Ranger, I was like, gold on yellow? Why? Specifically, why? Like, it doesn't make too much sense. It doesn't look that good. They've used a much lighter shade of yellow. You've got the classic darker yellow in these portions, but a much lighter shade of yellow that I think the gold does just accent it quite nicely. This thing, the Tyranno Hammer, or whatever it's called, I think is one of the coolest weapons on there. It looks a bit like, you know, over the top, but of course it will. I think the only downfall for this, for me, is the gold on the helmet. I think all of this looks fine. I think the gold on the helmet blends in a bit too much. Down here it doesn't look too bad, but up the top it looks a bit weird. Another one of the best ones. Gold and green works lovely. Again, they've used a really nice shade of green with this one. More of a, dare I say, Power Rangers green. They like to go for a shiny, slightly darker green usually in Sentai, but I'm a fan of this. Massive fan. I think the helmet looks sick as well. Very reminiscent of GoZyuger. Green Ranger's cool and really emo, which I love. So if they had a crossover with Boom Boomja, do you think this female Black Ranger will team up with a Boom Boomja Black Ranger? I think they'll team up with Pink. Usually they do the girl with the girl, and then it'd probably be black and green teaming up, and then yellow, orange, you know, blue, blue, red, red. My Twitter is full of leaks. I saw the whole press conference on my feed. Fair enough. And then Goju Unicorn, which is one of the coolest ones, hands down. Female Black Ranger, sick anyway. The helmet, look at that unicorn horn, incredible. The pink accenting, they've used a real hot pink rather than a lighter pink, and I think that works great. The only thing I don't like, and you can't see it in this shot, but we'll see it going forward, is they've all got their colour shin pads, and she's got white randomly, and I'm like, give her the black ones or pink ones. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of the nails and the gloves. They're okay. They're not awful. I've don't really pay too much attention to them. If they have like a function, if they have like a scratch function, fair enough. I can back it, but that's fine. This, this is a shot. Not only is that some of the best like explosion effects, well, CGI effects that I've seen in Super Sentai, specifically in the most recent episode as well. They're getting better with their artificial explosions. It's just a power shot, isn't it? And I think I don't know if they all are, but at least this mech is sentient as well. Not sentient like Boom Boom, where he's like a guy and then he grows, but I think there's a form of sentience with him. Could be wrong. Cyanide Gunner said, I'm not sure how I feel about the leather look. It looks a little cheap. I don't know if that's the right word. No, I kind of get it. I disagree, not because I think you're wrong specifically, but I think like shots like this, like the texturing on the inner black bits looks really nice, and then I don't know. I think it all kind of complements each other very nice. But I get it. I respect that opinion. Textured part on the suit, a hell of Man of Steel. They are cool, aren't they? They are really sick. Hope TOEI doesn't claim me for this, by the way. I have credited them in the description. This, oh, okay, right. So obviously, these are the keys. These are the keys that they're going to be using. Some are just the GoZyuger keys, and some are the transformative keys. But just this is a shot, right? Let me just open this up for a sec. If I do this, am I going to lose all contact? No, I'm not. We all good, we all good, we all good. Right. Bear with me a moment while I realign myself with life. People said, I'm 100% watching GoZyuger after watching Gokaiger. Nice. I'd recommend watching it as it is. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot to catch up with. Thoughts on the thigh pads on black instead of a skirt? I don't mind them. I think it's quite cool. I like that we're getting, you know, coming out of the norm. It's fine. All the helmets look sick, though. I'm still finding it funny that Yellow Ranger is a cultist to Megazord. Is he? Does this mean the past Rangers lost their powers again? Well, this is the thing, we don't know. Look, all of these like Ranger power keys are coming from the destroyed mechs. This entire image is all the old mechs. Now, forgive me, I don't know the names of the mechs from the individual shows, but I do know some of the Sentai show names. So we've got the Q Ranger one down here. We got obviously Die Ranger. You got the original Go Ranger one down here. Just the plain. The Mega. Where was it? I think it's further down here. You can't see, but the Mega Ranger one's down there. There's a lot of really cool ones. Boondario is somewhere. Boondario's there. Now, look, without spoilers, Boondario's going through some stuff in Boom Boomja, so I don't know. And he's a sentient being as well, so him being there is kind of you kicking the teeth. Jew Ranger, Daijujin, original MMPR, all the mechs are just here. You can go for hours. Kyoryuja's there. It's a madness. Turbo. Of course, the 50th anniversary logo looks sick. To clear up, there's a few people asking in some of the last streams and were questioning about it. It is the 50th anniversary. So 2025 is the 50th year of Super Sentai, started in 1975. It's the 50th team. There have been 49 teams before this, but it's the 49th season. So 50th anniversary, words. 50th anniversary, 50th team, 49th season. But they're classing as the 50th anniversary, which I think they should, to be fair. I really like the pads. I replied to Instagram story when you posted the official key art saying, I'm glad the chest rings have the color rather than gold. Did I reply to that? Oh, I can't wait. I went to see a 6th Ranger and the logo is dope. The logo is dope. I think I like the suits. I really do. There's no big issues I have. Like I said, the Yellow Ranger helmet with the gold looks a bit off to me. The Red Ranger looks a bit lackluster compared to the rest of them. The Blue Ranger, beautiful. But yeah, I like the little colours around their rings. The big black empty space is a bit weird, but I suppose there'll be reasoning for it. There they are. Fights in action. Okay, so this is, and I apologize, I don't know their names off the top of my head. This is obviously the Red Ranger, and he's apparently going to be some, like, really, like, lone wolf, bit of a dickhead, but also, like, fine. Like, you know, good-hearted, but, you know, a bit of the knobhead of the group, which I kind of vibe with. Different bit of a twist for a Red Ranger, that's all good. There he is. And see, there are some shots, like this shot here, his suit looks pretty cool. I quite vibe with it. I think they're all cool anyway. There's just some that I like more than others. The black do be looking empty. We've obviously, everybody's theorized as to what could fill that space. Maybe some logos, maybe not. Obviously, the morpher being the sword is quite cool. And these shields are going to play a bigger part, it seems, and we're going to get into that for sure. I don't think it was even in your regular DMs, and it's probably hidden in the section. I will look for that right now then. Yeah, Character Bio was released and translated to the basic version, and the Megazord is a... Okay, the Megazord is a god, and the Yellow Ranger is a cultist who prays for him. That's quite fun. That's quite cool. I think all the Megazords are some form of, like, elite gods, then. Yeah, you have... Replied. Well, not replied, but liked it. I like the red suit. It is really cool. Maybe that's how they transform into past Rangers. Well, we're going to find out that they transform into past Rangers. Blue Ranger, apparently he was an idol at one point and is now a bit of a, not homeless, but like he had a bit of a crash and burn and isn't really in the public eye anymore. And he's trying to brave back into that, apparently. My favourite suit, definitely. I don't know why. The blue is lighter and it doesn't match with the rest of the suit, but I kind of like that. It kind of makes it look like there's like a glowing, more powerful essence to the middle of the suit. Morpher being a sword reminds me of the Rhino Morpher from Jungle Fury. Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? It is quite cool. And the Morpher becomes the mech as well. It like unfolds and grows. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at him. And there's, of course, his ring as well. And it's seeming like the ring is going to go in the little slot in the Morpher, and then they're going to do the clapping thing, and then, you know, that's going to end up. See the shape of the helmet. I think overall this suit is if not the best, the second best, if not the best. What else are we saying? I mean, if you're already on the DM, you could drop that follow. I will drop that follow. Everybody's saying something in TikTok. Hello, Adrian. Absolute legend. 140. Well, not 140. 1,000 TikTok likes. Banger. I've lost your message all of a sudden again. I'll come back to it, and that's a promise. Expect a follow tonight. So this is our Yellow Ranger. And to be fair, I can see him being the type of guy to worship a Megazord. If I'm being honest. It looks quite cool. Don't mind the look of him. He's, again, I love these little rings. They're really cool. I know that's the whole gimmick. Lost him just for a second there. A closer inspection, the helmet doesn't look as bad. This bottom piece looks fine. This top piece looks like it all just kind of blends into one, like, big, you know, big piece. So I'm not really a fan of. The chest piece looks cool, though. I like the black with the yellow. The black and yellow always works. What animal is green supposed to be? Eagle. This is the first lion we get that isn't red. And then Sainagana said Die Ranger. Yeah, I think Die Ranger was a lion. Actually, I think there was a few lions. I think Live Man Yellow is a lion. Maybe. I could be wrong. Yellow is acting and obsessed. That is cool, isn't it? He is such a guy, as we'd say. Look at him. What a weapon. Now, obviously, for the Green Ranger, he is a high school student, and he's also meant to be a bit of a nerd box, but also in like it has a bit of sarcasm to him, is what I've heard. The suit I really like. Oh, we'll get on to old Black Ranger in a minute. The suit's really cool. The green and gold works really nicely. The shape of the helmet I think is really cool with like little wings coming off the side. The green, again, they've for some reason the suit is one color and then the ring is a slightly different color to it. I don't mind. Again, it looks like it's glowing. It's giving off that effect. This doesn't look like it has that patterns on it, so I wonder whether the stunt suits don't have the pattern and it's just the nice like hero suits that have the actual patterns on them. But either way, love it. Black and green. Peak combination. If anything, it's kind of the merging of the fact that a black and green ranger switches out quite often, which is quite cool. Hurricane 2, yeah. Yellow Lion and Hurricane. I'll call Yellow Rexy. Good shout. I hope the Green Ranger is well written since he's the first green since Kira Major. True. I'm glad we've got a Green Ranger back. Love a Green Ranger. And then we've got our Black Ranger, which first of all, just, you know, but between friends, lovely, very cute. Do you know what I mean? And she's way more than that. Just to say, but you know, if we're dishing out compliments, she is obviously the Black Ranger. Female Black Ranger sick. As much as I don't like the concept of like a girl ranger having to have pink highlight to like simplify she's in that pink position. Do you know what I mean? But I think the black and pink does work really well together. Again, I like the little side pads instead of a skirt. I don't understand why they've gone with white shin pads when they could go with pink or black. That is fine. The black and gold obviously works very nicely together, so I've got no complaints about that. Getting on to the villains, right? It seems to be... Obviously, rings is the big gimmick, right? Rings is the gimmick, and then he says something in the subtitled version, well, in this version as well, but obviously I can't understand it, about a contract. So it seems that there's some sort of, like, it's kind of marriage-based, in a way. Which I don't know how true that might be, but, you know, rings and contracts and, you know, whatever. But yeah, they look cool. This is looking like he could be the main guy. As we know, there's always usually another main guy and another main guy. But he's looking like he could be our top dog. Don't know what this thing is. Some sort of butterfly, mosquito, maybe? Some sort of moth. I haven't got a clue in the slightest what these two are. But I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure there's info out there already. The henchmen, just with bells on their head. The bellmen. The bellends. Do you know what I mean? We've had some more stuff. I realise we haven't gotten a team with two girls since Kira Major, unless you count the Purple Ranger from King Oja as a girl. I believe they are non-binary, therefore no. However, has there not been another one with two girls since then? That's crazy if that's the case. Yeah, I mean, we never know. The 6th Ranger in this could be a girl. You never know. Gotcha. What is the overall theme for the Rangers? I originally... It was an homage to all past themes: green birds, yellow dino, black. Yeah, that's definitely kind of it. How do red and blue ruin it? I think they've all there's been like lion and wolf rangers in the past. This is the first time we've had a yellow Tyrannosaurus, do you know what I mean? I think, yeah, it's all, they're like beasts, but then, like, you know, we have a wolf, which is a very current beast, a dinosaur, which is a very past beast, and then a unicorn, which is a mythical beast. And then, obviously, we've got a lion, which is sort of like the king of the animal kingdom type of thing, and then an eagle, obviously flies. So there's a lot of representation going on. Christian Griffin in the chat, what's up? In the past, the closest we had to a female Black Ranger was the Gokai changes. Yeah, that's true. The Bell Ends is crazy, brother. Hey, that's what I'm going to be calling him. Just you wait. I don't know who this guy is as well. Maybe he transforms into one of the monsters. And no idea who this is either. Again, clearly a villain. I'm here for it. Jeeb and Sheeta vibes, you know, can't go wrong. And then this. This could be the biggest Don. I don't personally know. Let me know if you guys have a bit more information on this. Red and blue both fit into the general animal beast theme. It would be... Yeah, that is true. They are both the two. You know, like green is sky, black is mythical, and then yellow is dinosaur, like ancient, and then blue and red are just sort of like... And we are things that you can find currently. But yeah. Guided Studios, how's it going? Bell's Foot Soldiers. And then, somebody asked earlier about, do we think that's how they're going to transform? So it's looking like this is how they're going to transform. But here's the thing. These are human fingers on rings, right? Now, as we can see, we have King Oja red, Don Brothers red, Ryusou red, yeah? Looking good, as always. Looking good, looking good. They've all got silver versions of the Tegaswords. Now, we know the GoZyugers have gold versions. The theory is that, of course, they're fighting the Red Rangers. And it's not even a theory. Just, let's press play. It's happening right there, right? The theory is, of course, the bad guys use the rings and they turn into past Red Rangers. That is what it is. That's fine. Whether the Rangers can then do it... Well, actually, maybe again, we can answer that question in a second. But, like, maybe they're like... Maybe this guy... Where's he gone? Is the dude that's turning into all the Red Rangers. Seeing as these are definitely human fingers. Or, of course, maybe down the line, we see the Rangers do it themselves. Because if we keep going... Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. The mech battles look like they're going to be sick. I like how each one has, like, their own motif to it. Oh, the big dino claws on this one is pretty sick. Okay, there we go. We got Goju Blue turning in to Bume Red. Now, here's the thing. Villains are baddie, true. Hackers are gone, good to find out. Please do a British parody Dow GoZyuger when it comes purely out of the Bell End joke. I will, you watch. The Rangers can turn into other Rangers. That's cool, that's a gimmick we've had in a couple of seasons, especially Gokaija, that's fine. This is a particular instance where they can only turn into Red Rangers, so far anyway, and that's fine. Keep their weapon, that's fine. They're keeping their shields. And I think... It looks fine. I don't think it'll ruin the show by any means. But here's the thing. I think even with the Goju Red shield on a Red Ranger suit, I still think it looks a bit weird. And in this instance, it's cool to see Bume Red come back, even though we will have only just seen him the season before. But I don't understand the thought process behind let's keep the shields on him. Maybe just to identify them between past change seasons, but you know, it is what it is. The press conference has the team beating the Red Rangers, and then the Red Rangers apparently being broken from a spell from being defeated. Oh, okay. So is it the actual Red Rangers, or yeah? Let me know. Bad guys is called. Are they no ones or noons? I'm going to assume no ones. Do you think the Super Sentai Civil War movie could be interesting? I think that could be quite interesting. Leakers are going to happen whether they should or should not. It's the whole concept being leaked. Yeah, that's, we don't enjoy that. Do you think a Super Sentai Civil War movie could be interesting? I've already read that. Oh, you've sent it twice? Okay, fair enough. I wonder what the 6th GoZyuger Ranger would be like. Apparently, it's going to be a silver/gold bear. I'd love it to be a girl, just so we can start leveling it out a bit. It'll still be 4-2, but I think that'd be cool. First girl, like actual 6th Ranger rather than auxiliary. Be quite cool. again, love the green suit. The black and pink suit, as I've mentioned. The drill as well looks quite cool. I was interested to see as well, to be fair, how big it would look on the actual hand, because I only seen the toys. It looks quite cool, and she looks like she's having a power moment here. The mechs look gorgeous. This is the money shot, obviously, like the red mech on top of the scrap heap of all the other mechs. I wonder if this is something we're going to be able to see in episode 0, or if this is something that we're going to end up seeing in the show, or whether, like, he fights any of them, or whether they're just already on the scrap heap. But we don't know. Obviously, Bundario's up here again. God bless the man. Yes, can we please refrain from spamming in the chat, please, guys? I will purposely not be replying if there is spamming. I'm not sure that one specific part I mentioned has been subbed, however. Okay, it's cool. Quite a cool shot as well. These rings look quite interesting, because this one here seems to be like the Goju red one, but then this one and this one seem to have different shapes to them. So I wonder what the exclusivity will be. That's clearly going to be something you can collect with toys, the different rings and stuff. That'll be a collectible thing. Looking very cool. Oh, the blue one looks sick. That's very reminiscent to me of the Hurricane Yellow mech. I think that looks quite cool. Again, the Dino one. I love the green one. The fact that he's got the big wings up the side of him is quite cool. Unicorn one is sick. I've seen a couple of leaked photos or two. I know I said earlier I don't see too many leaks. I try to avoid them. Sometimes you can't avoid them. Maybe they turn into a big mech. Maybe they all combine. You know what I mean? Could be quite cool. A good-looking team as well. Like, you look at them and you're like, yeah, that's a 6 season Sentai. So, this guy, I don't know what he does for a living, but he's a bit of a lone wolf. He's a pop idol, or was a pop idol. She works for the police force as a detective, and this guy is clearly some sort of cultist, as we've seen. And this guy's just in high school. So Green Ranger's just a high schooler, and I feel like that could be a fun dynamic, because you don't see that too much in Sentai, and there could be a cool sort of like Peter Parker type thing, where it's like, oh, I've got detention or something, but I've got to go. So that'd be quite cool. But yeah, they all look great. Big final explosion for the end. Honestly, I think this entire thing looks great. I wish, I know they exist, they're just not in this group shot. I wish we had some sort of resemblance of a group shot. So I'm just gonna, let's go to Twitter and let's find out. I'll credit all the people that I'm, oh, this is a sneak peek. Is this something new? Nope, this is the exact thing I just watched. That's fine. Yes, for some like group shots, because I just want to see the whole team together. Yeah, here we go. So shout out to gotcha_go_fire, because I am willingly using your post, because it's the first one I saw. Are we thinking Shirabe will be Boon White? I would love that. I would love that, regardless of whether Bundario is involved with it. I didn't spam my phone, just resend my messages. Okay, that's fine. That is so cool show. I'm 100% watching this, and the Green Goju Ranger so far is my favorite. He is a very cool looking ranger. He's a very, very cool looking ranger. Christian, that's not the point. There was a lot of spamming on every message that gets sent by that account. I'm not saying this by the person that owns the account, but just by that account is always the same thing on repeat. We just trying to avoid spam, because that is when comments get lost in the chat. I like how for the first time forever, the Red Ranger isn't a teamwork is magic guy, but someone who is angry. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's cool, and you can see it as well. We'll take a look at the actual press conference stage bit at some point. You can see how just like the suit actors and how they work. Some of them have a bit of confidence. The Yellow Ranger seem to be shy. Red Ranger's just like this all over the place, like proper like wolf-esque character, which is quite cool. The mentor is a girl, and it'd be like Jetman and Go Ranger. That's cool. Maybe the textured suits are like a power up. Maybe, I don't know. They don't look too textured in this shot either. But I mean, or maybe Red does. I'm not sure. And I don't know what's going on here for Black. What's this? Is that a rip? Is that what's going on there? I don't know. Should we see if we can zoom in? Oh, no, the thing just zooms us out. That's fine. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, maybe it's just some part of texture or something. Oh, it's their version of this, but it's because it's black. It's a bit shinier. That makes sense. Want me to send the Red Ranger fight at the conference, or are we steering clear from leaks? We'll go clear of leaks for now. But if I do end up going up to the conference and looking at the just the way they morph and everything, the way they hench in, then we'll definitely look into it. But yeah, as a team, they look good. They look really good. Not a single character, in my opinion, looks out of place. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Gotta go watch you later. See you, Dark Shadow. Thanks for being around, as always. So yeah. This is what I was pointing out. So everybody's got their own colour chin pad, and then Black has white chin pads with a pink skirting, and I just feel like surely make it black, right? Or make it pink. But why white? Why differentiate them that much? But yeah, it is what it is, realistically. The black on black as well, I think, is a bold move. They don't usually do that. It's like black and then green, black and then yellow, black and then black with just pink highlights. And I like that. I'm here for it. It's quite cool. Blue is so shiny as well. Somebody did say earlier something about a crimson and a dark navy blue ranger, so I think kind of. Do you know what I mean? This is a blue ranger, as is the navy ranger in my opinion, but you could probably class them as the exact same thing. Some extra shots from this is a more HD version by Leg 10 well, I'm assuming it's Legion of Boom, but it says Leg 10 of Boom. Great HD shot of the all the mechs. Yeah, down here is the Astra Mega ship, as we said. You got the GoZyuger mech here. Lots of this. There's a Shinkenja. Lots of really cool ones. And just, again, understanding why they're there would be quite I don't know. Maybe it's all just a bit of a showy bit for the episode 0. Maybe they mean business and they really have just, destroyed all of them, which would be an interesting concept. Very cool artwork of a potential Goju purple by Eagle Draw. Very cool. Yeah, I'm mainly to try and find. There we go. Pictures of the cast from Soul Caesar. Shout out Soul Caesar. They look good. They're a good looking cast, and I think each of their motifs are somewhat represented. Red Ranger, very serious. Blue is obviously he's got his like pop star pose going on. Yellow, very serious. Obviously, if he's this cultist, if he is this Zen looking guy, then definitely who checks out. And his outfit is definitely the most out there from all of them. Green, just having a good old time. High schooler, it is what it is. And then Black is obviously, like I said, detective. She was at she's police academy, became a detective. The whole thing. She's got the intellect. I'm not saying that's what these poses mean exactly, but they definitely, it gives you an idea of like the persona of their characters. What's your opinion on Sonic X Shadow Generations? I've not played it, unfortunately. I know my friend Joey Lever could tell you a lot about it. Because that's the one that they pretty much based Sonic 3 off, isn't it? I like how the suits are unique, but are kind of back to being what we're used to. Yeah, it is cool. It's like, it's recognizable, but it's still new. Alpha King 123 in the chat, the absolute GOAT. Sonic Generations is top 5 video games period for me. Absolute legend, fair enough. And they said, yeah, if you want the link, just let me know. I think the white shin pads fit really well, weirdly. And now back to getting my nails done because typing the movement, my girlfriend will kill me. Fair enough. Enjoy getting your nails done. Yeah, I don't. I'll hit you up for that link at some point. But yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that press conference. I think trouble is if it's leaked footage, and it shouldn't be out there. If that's then in the video, that will cause problems. Maybe it'll go unnoticed, but it might cause some issues. But yeah, no, I really like, obviously, yeah, there was these photos as well, which are really cool. For the Red Rangers showing up at the conference. Overall, I think we're in for a banger. I think we are in for a banger. And, Boom Boom Joe was my first real front-to-back watch through of Sentai. I'm excited that this is going to be my second one. Obviously, such a monumental series. We're already going to see, at least the Boom Red suit return. Whether we see Taya show up, who knows. GoZyuger looks so good. It does, doesn't it? I don't even know what the Red and Black Rangers personalities are, but I shipped them already. I don't know if I ship them. That's the thing. I think if anyone needs to be shipped, I don't know. I'm putting blue and yellow together. Do you know what I mean? I reckon that's a bromance waiting to happen. This is sick. These shots are sick as well. Shout out FGS Brit. Yeah, man. I'm excited. Very cute art as well by Skullblades22. Love that. That's adorable. So yeah, that's GoZyuger, basically. Obviously, there was more info. Like I said, I don't want to go into the leaks in the event that the video gets taken from it. But yeah, it looks really cool. Any more thoughts on GoZyuger before we not necessarily move on, but just before we come out of the reaction mode and just carry on chatting? Love to know. I feel like I've neglected the TikTok. I hope nobody's been commenting in it. Couple of people. Anbu, hello. Say hi to all these guys. Absolute legends. It seems that at some point my microphone might have been disconnected on there, but that's not a issue because we are back. Foul plays in the chat, legend. I wonder why Red is reaching out for the silver Tiger sword. Yo, BTW. What's that for? Was that on the bit that I just looked at? Oh, is that this? That's what I was wondering, see, because I was like, they look like to be the size of the rings, right? And obviously the rings are going to be collector's editions, like collector's items, like that's obviously, there's always a gimmick like that. But yet I do wonder what the situation is going to be with those and whether like they grow into from rings into the swords, because there's this shot as well. Let's give credit to Tokyo Gav. That's obviously one of the silver ones, along with some really nice shots of some of the rings that we're going to get, which is real cool. There's a few as well. Dew Ranger, Time Ranger, Bokenja. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. But yeah, I'm interested to see about that because they think we've released a lot of stuff, but I mean, we've not actually got too much to go off of currently. I think it's going to be dope, not going to lie. I have high hopes for it. Same. That's going to be a premium Bandai item. It absolutely is, isn't it? That's what I was saying earlier. People were asking if I was going to be getting any toys, and I was just like, I'll wait until like the slightly cheaper stuff comes out that I don't have to pre-order and then pay like £100+ dollars and shipping and taxes. But it is they are really cool. Do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. And before the live career, thank you very much. What a legend. You're all far too kind. Let's bring the chat back up. I've lost the chat. Yeah, cool. Well, like I said, I think I've made my top two. I think if I had to rank the suits, Gojo Leon is up there. He's my favorite, without a doubt. I'd probably then have to go Unicorn. Then I'm going Eagle. Then I'm going Tyranno. Then I'm going Wolf. I still think the Wolf is sick. I think they're all incredible. But I just think the Wolf has the least amount of sauce. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the least amount of sauce. I think the blue is a gorgeous combination with the gold. The black with the pink trim and the gold is beautiful. Green, black, and gold. Green and black mainly, though. You know, yellow starts clashing a bit, but it's fine. And then red looks good. But, you know, just doesn't have that much to it. Goju Blake, indeed. That's what it'll forever be known as. Just Goju Blake. Oh, cool. Well, we can absolutely come back to this at any point. So we won't rule it out entirely, but we'll swap back to just me for it, and we'll keep chatting. Like I said, I'd put more. I'd look at some more stuff, but I don't want to completely run the risk of posting leaks and then having issues with that and wherever else. So I hope we get figures of the other Rangers soon. I really want a Green Ranger figure. That'd be cool. Yeah, there's only the red one out currently, isn't there? Nails done. Now I can chat again. I like Yellow's fit. And the fact it looks like a set of 21 pilots. Fair enough. Yeah. The civilian fit, that is. Yeah, no, they do look cool. They all look very cool. I think Boom Boomja probably has like not the least sauce when it comes to like civilian costumes, but like Mira and Joe just kind of wear whatever, just standard clothes. Obviously, Ishiro's always in a suit, which is fun. Ty like never changes clothes. He's always in that like black fiery shirt with the red leather jacket. And then Genba looks quite cool. And Sakado obviously is quite sick as well, but they don't really change clothes, like I said, so it's more of a uniform, if anything. Which I was thinking, I keep seeing TikToks and photos of them in these like racing suits, yeah, and these uniform, all like grey/white with their colours on racing suits. And we got 2 episodes left and we still haven't seen those. So I'm thinking, is that just in the finale? And then did they wrap filming the finale and then just start becoming content machines and just ramming through it all? Do you know what I mean? My one issue with black is that there's a little too much going on. All the other colors are like their main color plus black plus gold, but she has white and pink on top of that. Yeah, I think if you got rid of the white and just added the pink accents, it'd work a lot better. Because otherwise it's just black and gold all around. Goju yellow outfit looks like the rider from Kamen Rider Zio. Does it? I don't know what that looks like. Should we have a look? Oh, I guess, yeah. I could see it a bit. Yeah, I'll back it. I'll back it. Alison Spencer in the TikTok. Thanks for being here. This won't be an incredibly long one tonight, by the way, guys. I know the last one went on for about 2.5 hours. I don't know how long this one will go on for, but we'll just vibe for now. We'll chill. Try and hit the sub goal, hopefully, but you never know. We got 7 subs away. I'm thinking it's the movie for the actual yeah, fair enough. Like, they just got finished wrapping up for the movie. I think that lines up better because the series would have been wrapped filming for months by now. Did the movie have those suits in? I didn't see the movie. But I also feel like I would have seen official images of them in their suits at this point. Do you know what I mean? I've seen lots of like images of the movie. So I don't know. Because the movie came out in July. Unless it's the crossover movie, if they're still doing that, I don't know. There was an image, and I don't know if it was a leaked one or not, but there was an image of the yellow GoZyuger Ranger with a little like glass shard with a person in it from Kamen Rider Gav. So that could be a potential early crossover that we get. Whether it's in episode 0, I don't know. That could be cool though. And I wonder if they're going to do the classic handoff at the end of Boom Boomer as well, where he passes the powers on to Goju Lion. Oh, not Goju Lion, Goju Wolf. That'd be quite cool. I'm going to spam the A button on Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I don't care if it's cheating. That's what you do with most side fighters, isn't it? Just spam the A button and hope for the best. I'm thinking an actual. I'm talking an actual movie to be released after the jackets weren't used in the. Oh, okay. Maybe then. Maybe. Definitely be cool. Maybe. Well, I suppose in 2 weeks' time we will find out because Boom Boom would have ended, and if we don't see them, then we know something's coming with either a crossover or something like that. Maybe they are just the suits they use for the big Grand Prix. The A button never did me wrong. Factually. Jenna13 in the TikTok. Nice to see you. Does anybody... Well, the thing is, I don't want to get too much into Boom Boom either because I don't know if who's watched it and who's not, who wants to avoid spoilers. I don't want to keep dropping spoilers around the place if people haven't watched it. But we're 2 episodes left on that. I've got a video coming out later this week on it. I've just dropped a Kamen Rider Gav video if anybody hasn't checked it out yet. It's the first Kamen Rider Gav video in maybe 4 months. Finally back on it. I caught up and I'm excited to delve back into it properly. Because obviously that only started in September, so we're getting that all the way through until August. It should be nice that we still got a bit of normality, even though by the time we're like 3 or 4 episodes to go GoZyuger, it'll feel as normal. Best Saban Ranger is Billy, Best Disney Ranger is Scott or Bridge, Best Neo Saban is Jaden or Tyler, and Best Hasbro is Steel or Devon. Best Saban Ranger is Billy. Sure, I'll back that. I'm not going to deny that. Best Disney Ranger, I think, is Jack Landers, if I'm being honest. Maybe Cam Watanabe. Maybe Tommy Oliver on his second time round. Best Neo Saban is Jaden or Tyler. I can back that. Best Hasbro being Steel or Devon. Steel, maybe? I can back that. I prefer Izzy to Devon, if I'm being honest. Honestly, so consistent. I want to be like you. So consistent with what? With catching up with Gav. Alpha King, I want to be like you, bro. Should we swap lives for a day? Should we just, do you want to come to Wales and I'll head down there? Since Merrick is now a YouTuber, maybe you should try and see if you could get him for an interview. Maybe I should see. Maybe I already have. Maybe we'll have to wait. You have to wait and see, bro. That's a good point to make, though. That's a good point to make. I'm not speaking English correctly right now. How typical of a Scouser not to speak English well. I'm also stuttering over all my words, to be fair, today. I've not enunciated very well. I have to pull out a Dewey fin. What's the tip of the tongue? Teeth in the lips. Jack is up there. I really like Casey as a red, though. Yeah, he's not bad. Devon started as a bitch, but grew as the series went on. Yeah, to be fair. I just didn't like his... Like, he was meant to be a gamer, and they, like, never brought it up, except in the episode they did bring it up, and then they made it, like, really obnoxious. And he's like, I can't go fight evil. I've got a gaming tournament. And like, oh, fuck off. D1N joining TikTok. Nice to see you. We've been going for an hour already? I've been interacting with the TikTok consistently and it still decided to give me that alarm. Did you guys hear that, or was that just a thing I could hear? Did you also hear that obnoxious alarm of TikTok Studio telling me that I haven't been active, even though what am I meant to do on TikTok to be active? And I'm just chatting. I love Riley. Riley's a cool ranger. That was to go along with the prior message you missed about the... oh, okay. That's fair enough. No. How are things up north in Liverpool, mate? Don't even fucking... I'm fucking talking about GoZyuger over here, mate. Don't even fucking start. Weird. I don't understand why it does it. I've even tried to turn it off. There's physically no option that to turn it off. As for best Savannah, I'm giving it to Leo. Oh, okay. It's an interesting one. He's not awful. He's not awful. Not my favourite, but he's not awful. Do you, I'm going to assume, think past Rangers, like the Go Rangers, are going to show? I don't know. I don't know what the vibe is for this season. Maybe the actual actors will show up. Maybe we'll just see the suits. I don't know. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, the original red Go Ranger appeared in GoZyuger, which is cool. Unknown says, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Unknown. The Shark. Nice to see you. Yusuf on TikTok said, just an observation. Lots of bold blue since Kira Major. I feel like Kira King and GoZyuger. What, as in, like, the colours, like, bold colour blue? As opposed to a lighter shade. I mean, it's the ass end of the UK. Thank you. Gotcha. So we're doing what we can. This is to say not the best. You'll be alright. I say that. I have no idea. But I like a bit of Liverpool. Do you think post-GoZyuger things will be anticlimactic because of the anniversary hype? No, because they do anniversaries every 5 years, don't they? Like in Power Rangers, it's like every 10, it's a big one, and then every 5 we kind of go big, but kind of like every time there's some form of anniversary in Sentai, they go big with it. So I don't think so. Casey was a good character who grows into his role, but RJ is my favorite Jungle Fury Ranger, and you know, he may have been a Violet Ranger, but he liked green. Fair enough. Drew on TikTok. How's things? Nice to see you. Please can we see Power Ranger season in the future? I'd love it. We're getting a movie. We're getting a movie in 2026, 2027, reportedly. It's not been officially announced yet, but it's looking to come out of Paramount in the next couple of months. As in the announcement is looking to come out, not the film. That could be cool. I did an entire other stream on that, if you want to go check it out. I've done a video on it as well. There's going to be... We're eating well. Considering that it's such a drought, we're not eating as bad as we could be. Do you know what I mean? There's some content in the works. There's some stuff we can talk about. Yeah, hopefully this would be like third time Power Rangers has died and is seemingly coming back. Yeah, there's been loads of time where it's died. This is definitely more of a... The trouble is, people have gone... Because we've had a full year of 2024 without Power Rangers, except for comics, obviously, right? Now, I think... Yo, Luke, how's it going? I think there's... People are like, oh, like, it came, but like, it went away, but then it came back. I think it's just because people don't really remember how long it went away for. It kind of went away for even longer than this after RPM, because it was closer to 2 years than one. And considering we're expecting the official announcement soon for the film, you know, maybe the original series isn't coming back like it has in the past, but it's not impossible that we are just getting, you know... Yeah, let's not spread misinformation, please, guys. I don't even know what misinformation has been spread, but I trust my mods. What is your favorite Power Rangers what is your favorite Power Rangers theme song? You can't say Mystic Force. It is a good one. Jungle Fury has always been, I don't know, I'm a little pop punk kid. So Mystic Force, Jungle Fury is like, it's pretty much a pop punk riff. It's banging. They're all so good though. The OG is obviously a banger. David says hi. Tim says SBD is great, factual. I mean, the Cosmic Fury ending, surely there's going to still be some continuity. I don't know. They might have been done in with a continuity. It's not to say, obviously, you know, in Crisis on Infinite Earths, we had like an ending to Smallville. Do you know what I mean? It's not to say in a couple of years' time, maybe 10 years, maybe less, maybe more, there'll be some sort of Power Rangers universe that will like multiverse their way into the main timeline. We don't know. But I think currently, the plan currently is, via rumor, my source is Jinsaku and Daniel RPK. Well, Jinsaku, whose source is Daniel RPK. Hasbro haven't made the money back that they spent on the franchise, so they're going to partner with Paramount to make a film. Try and make the money back with that. Once they've made the money back, sell all the rights over to Paramount, who then want to make TV shows and movies. But I think in a separate continuity, I don't think they want to keep the same reoccurring one. Do you know what I meant with the RJ comment? I knew what you meant with the RJ comment, especially now that you've added those very tasteful emojis. Yeah, like, this man is a Paishwa master, yeah, he was still like, all right, guys. Okay, today we're going to learn the art of Paishwa, whilst he's just floating off his head. I say we could meet and chill if you're ever up here, but I am absolutely clueless on anything to do in Liverpool, so it might not be worth doing it. Are you going to MCM? I'll be at MCM to do the Ranger meetup, which would be cool. What about Lord Zed in Power Rangers? Please reply. What about him? I'll reply if I know something about him. Question, are future Power Ranger projects like the movie, the TV reboot, Wild Prime, Power Rangers Prime, are they in the main TV continuity or are they going to start fresh? Wild Prime is not. Wild Prime is a fan creation. Power Ranger projects like the movie and the TV reboot are not going to be in the main continuity. I think that is over now, at least for the time being. Power Rangers Prime, the comic book series, is an entirely new universe. So if anybody hasn't picked up them, I've got a couple of issues. I've ordered all the other ones that are going to be coming soon. Very good story, and it's hopefully going to be a new starting point for Power Rangers, which has some characters that you might find familiar in it, which is cool. What about Power Rangers update? Something new about the movie. There's not currently any more info as of the ones I've just spoken myself. Hopefully, within the next 3 to 4 months, we should get the official announcement. But again, the source is Jin on Twitter. I think the black GoZyuger looks the coolest. Definitely one of the coolest. Is my favorite. Well, give me Ikabin, sorry. Tim says, as long as it's not a reboot to them and PR again. Yeah, I think they are going to go with something original. I think they want to go completely original, but we don't know this for a fact. Just going to send a little smiley face into the chat so TikTok knows I'm alive. MPR is a jumping on point for a lot of people is the problem, which is why they keep rebooting it. I'm going to try going to MCM. Got to figure out where and when, if I can, will depend on what day you go. So I'm planning to be there the entire weekend, but the Tokyo Power Rangers meetup is on the Saturday. So that's the important day. Do you remember the 2017 Power Rangers movie? I love the 2017 Power Rangers movie. I watched that this morning. I didn't watch it, but I threw it on in the background while I got some stuff done. Yeah, I absolutely love that film. I think it's very underrated. Have a great day. You too, Unknown. Have a banging day. There is some Sonic fan games that are considered somewhat canon, some OCs and official games. That's why I was confused on Wild Prime State. I thought you knew the guy who did Wild Prime. All I remember from the 2017 movie is the Rangers don't move until the last 20 minutes. Yeah, that's true. I kind of wish that changed. But if we had got Tim Davis followed the creator, what a legend. Thank you. I think if we had one more film to just have them as Rangers through the entire thing and introduce Tommy Oliver, I think that could have really sold everyone. But yeah. Power Rangers 2017 was underrated. Really solid cast, decent plot. Felt like a nice twist on the original series. Absolutely. I think the movie was overhated. I didn't think it was as bad as it was. Oh, Game Done. Yeah, it wasn't perfect. It was by no means perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's like it was very overhated, and it was overhated by fans. Nobody saw it in the cinema because it was an awful release date for it. And then when people saw it on like Netflix and stuff, like just the general population were like, "This film's quite fun. Can't wait for a sequel." And then we never got one. You're talking about Comic-Con Liverpool, right? Not the Manchester or London. No, it's London. MCM London is where I'm going. I don't think the main guy, but I know someone who works at the studio. His name is Joseph Romero. Okay, cool. Man, screw GoZyuger. Give me TOEI 10-year movie. I know it isn't, likely isn't probable, but I just finish and I demand more. You never know. Maybe not a 10-year one, because that was last year. But you could get a 15, you could get a 20. Never put it past. And of course, he showed up as well, didn't he? I've forgotten his name, but Tokyo Wango, he showed up in Boom Boom Which was fun. People like the shit on change, yeah, they do. Loved the 2017 movie when I first watched it regularly, yeah. Thoughts on the original MPR movie, because I love the suits and Ivan Ooze was a cool villain. Yeah, it's very dated. It doesn't really live up to, like, you know, to current movie standards, but it's for the 1995, it was a fun movie. And I know that's where a lot of people think Power Rangers ended. I know people are like, oh, we had season 1 and 2 and then the movie. And I think, obviously, while that's not true, if you are the type of person that wouldn't have followed the show anyway, I think that's quite a cool, like, headcanon for the people who would have grown out of the show anyway. Quiz time. What was the first Sentai team to have a female Yellow Ranger? I have no idea. I don't know. Let me think. It's orange. It's not Live Man, is it? Is that too late in the game? Scroll up in the comments. I keep seeing the same thing, but I keep getting lost about the blues. You just said lots of bold blues since Kira Major, and I tried to respond, but I didn't quite know what you meant. As in, like, bold colours? Or, like, bold characters? It's going to be harder, but I still figure something out. There's no pressure, obviously. But that's where we'll be. The Hurricane 10-year and Arbor Ranger 20-year and Deca Ranger 10-year were a year after the 10-year anniversary. Oh, okay, maybe then. I just know that the cast of TOEI are, like, massive now in Japan. Like, specifically the cast of TOEI. Urgent movie has a banging original soundtrack for no reason. Van Halen, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, it is absolutely peak. Which Sentai seasons have you seen? All of Beam Ranger and all of Q Ranger. But I've always admitted that I remember watching Q Ranger on Kiss Asia or Kiss Anime, one of the two, and I'm not convinced they had all the episodes. So there's definitely some stuff I could have missed. But as a whole, they're the only two that I've seen. And I want to go back and watch more. And obviously I'm going in to GoZyuger now as well. But Live Man had a female Blue Ranger. Oh yeah, that's true. Do you think we're ever going to see 20th Mad Ranger movie this year? Maybe. It's not impossible. Although it could even be next year because obviously somebody just said something about the movies happening 1 year after the actual anniversary date. You should watch Waka Mun V2. I don't know what that is. What is it? The answer is Bioman. Oh, okay, that's cool. Are you ever going to watch GoKaija? I've watched a bit of GoKaija. I'll definitely go through it eventually. I'm just asking because you missed it, but what is your opinion on the 2017 movie Jason and Billy? I love them, both of them. I think the Billy is the best character in that film, hands down. I like the little relationship he and Billy has. Jason and Billy have. I think that's quite cool. Yeah, I love them. I think they're great. I think all the characters are great. I think they did a great job. And I think, again, with more films, we could have seen things chug along. Do you know what I mean? With one more film, we could have really, like, hit, like, we would be, you know, the first film hit the ground walking, right? It didn't hit the ground running, it hit the ground walking, but we would have quickly accelerated with the second one, I think. Carvant, hi. Nice to see you. King Reaper. Carvant followed the live creator. Thank you very much. What a legend. It's a reaction YouTuber who loves anime, Jason. Oh, okay. I think there's going to be a Bronze Tiger Sword 2 in the series. That'd be cool. Do you think Tommy would have been a girl in the Power Rangers movie? They did tease at it, didn't they? I don't think so. It would have been cool though. The tension scene is great. The backhand Jason gives the bully, yeah, the absolute slap. You like Billy the Best, typical Nate cringe. Fair enough if I was saying, you know, my view on Billy in the show is the same as Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder. He's my favorite, but I don't think he's the best. In the film, he's the best. He's the best character out of the 5 of them. He has the most story. He has the most heart. I love Power Ranger. I love the Power Ranger, but really, really fast vids. What are they? I don't know. I love the Power Rangers, but really, really fast vids. Oh, I like my shorts. If you cosplayed the Rangers, who would you cosplay? No, Billy. I like Being Violet suit because I also think because I'm a big guy, I'm trying to work on it. The suits wouldn't really fit me, but I reckon, you know, I could do something with my old hair, put a little purple streak in it, get that outfit. I reckon I could pull off a decent Sakato. I don't know. If it had to be an actual Ranger, though, I don't know. It'd probably be a Boom Blue Sitch to some regard. His favorite Super Sentai Red Ranger. I mean, I only really know 2, really, which is Taya and Lucky. They both are very different types of Rangers. Yeah, the TikToks. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. How was Q Ranger? I was going to watch it after I finished GoZyuger Lux. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a weird one because it's the one that I watched. It's the one I watched first, in terms of like doing a full series watch, but it was one of those seasons that I always loved to look at anyway. And this was before they announced it for like Cosmic Fury and whatever. But it's good. It's good. I want to do a rewatch, but I'm going to make sure I prioritize it last just so that I'm not like rewatching what I've seen straight away. Movie Rita scared me a lot. Fair enough. She's a Queen Elizabeth Banks. Best 6th Ranger is Tommy, realistically. And if he doesn't count, then we'll say Cam or Trent. Do you think MMPR is a little boring by today's standards? By today's standards, probably. I mean, I still really enjoy watching it. There are always some episodes I skip, though, that I'm not really asked about, and I don't really go back and watch season 3 that often. I want to see the Q Ranger team as a part of the Boom Comics. That would be amazing. I'd love to see the Q Ranger team in the Boom Comics. Maybe like an additional lore to Cosmic Fury, like the original owners of the Cosmic Fury Zones. That'd be cool. For me, it's Trent. Yeah, Trent is top. Honorable mention is Titanium Ranger. Yeah, fair enough. First American exclusive Ranger. How was Bioman? I never finished it. I never started it. Cam hype, yes. Devin says I'm watching GoZyuger. Nice. If you'd get GoZyuger's not bad. A lot better than Megaforce. You guys, we are 6 subs away from the sub goal. I know we're not trying to reach big goals like 8K like last time, but little 6 subs wouldn't go amiss. If anybody's not subscribed, obviously we post 2 videos a week, 1 short a day. I'm going to stay up to date with it. So is Zyuger considered special in Sentai or just a regular team? Just a regular team. If anything, a below average team in Sentai, to my understanding. Zyuger's just like the random 16th season. But it was the first Dino season. So when looking at the Dinos, it's kind of monumental in that way. But in terms of Super Sentai, it's not that significant at all. Yeah, we're all trying to work our way back through the Sentais. I think it's I mean, I said it before. I sound like a broken record, but because I've got to read the subtitles, I can't just chuck the episodes on while I work. So it's harder to designate the time. Can we talk about 2017 Rita? I mean, the scene between her and Trini, there was something there. What would be your opinion on the Jason Kimberly relationship? If it wasn't deleted, I personally ship them. I don't. It's always been Tommy and Kim, isn't it? Like, even in the film, they don't really have that much chemistry. There's like a couple of lines of flirting throughout, but even if you take away the Tommy aspect, like there wasn't that much between them. Best Sixth Ranger is a tough question. I really like Merrick and Zenak, who are Wild Force. Yeah, definitely. Ryan from Lightspeed is up there because of how well it handled the restrictions around it. Yeah, that's cool. Dream Ranger had the first official Sixth Ranger. I'd say it's notable. Oh, yeah. To be fair, Barai is the first ever Sixth Ranger. Yeah, and also Power Rangers, but it is like amongst the entire Sentai lore, it's not really like, especially to people who don't know about Power Rangers, it's not that big. How did you become a YouTuber? I'm still becoming a YouTuber. I don't think you're a YouTuber until it's your job. I just love making content. I've been doing it for years. I've done fan films and I've done content, and then within the last year and a half, I just decided to lock into it and just go for it. And it's paid off. I had 2,500. And we had on almost 8.5. Just crazy. Ricardo Medina Jr. should star in a live-action Hitman movie. Lol. He'd be Method. Was Dino Supercharge any different than Charge? Just different suits, transformations? No, exact same suits. 2 extra Rangers. Dino Charge had 8 Rangers, and then Dino Supercharge gained 2 more. It wasn't like Megaforce and Super Megaforce where they changed suits. It's the same continual suit. So it was good, though. It was a good season. Not as good as Dino Charge. Please reply with about Zordon and Power Ranger seasons. You've already asked that, and I didn't know what you meant. If there's a question about Zordon, I might be able to answer it. Happy to answer anything, but I don't know what about Zordon specifically you're requesting. Who do you think would be a good actor for JJ Oliver? I don't know. That's a casting you'd have to get right amongst the fandom, isn't it? No, best 6 are Eric, Ivan, and the Boom twins. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know our boy Tinashe is a big Eric supporter. Maybe for the wrong reasons, but he's in there. Casting for JJ Oliver, though, I don't know. I think unless you wouldn't want to go with any of JDF's kids, I can tell you that for starters. I don't know. It's a hard one. You'd have to nail it. But then also, you can't really get A-listers as Power Ranger actors, can you? It's sad that I can't watch my favorite Kamen Rider legally in the US, even though Warner Bros. Has the rights to it. Yeah, I know. It'd be nice if they'd release them out a bit more. I was just confused. Is it Ion or Fern or Bizeto that's counted as a 6th Ranger Cosmic Fury? I think they're all technically Fern because she's the one that joined later. But I think they're all considered like main team members, if not auxiliary. I know this actor from Wales. He's called Joel. He'd slap as JJ if he lost a shit ton of weight. Bro, just stop eating. Do you know what I mean? Just stop eating altogether. That's an inside joke, by the way, guys. I'm not just fucking. Have you heard of Akiba Ranger? Yeah, that's like the parody series, isn't it? That takes the piss, where they meet the powerful Rangers. Hot take, Jace from Dino Charge was a good character and underused. Yeah, he was quite fun. I grew up watching the Disney era. Yeah, same. Peak seasons in the Disney era. Do you plan to watch any other Sentai before GoZyuger since the trailer showed 4 previous Rangers? No, but only because I don't think I could fit watching a full Sentai before GoZyuger, seeing as I'd only have like a couple of weeks. I wouldn't completely rule it out, but I mean, you can pick things up along the way as you're watching. Many be in future. Maybe in the future will there be a Forever Red in Power Rangers? That'd be cool if there was another one. Get Leo Howard from Kicking It to be JJ. Leo Howard from Kicking It. Well, I don't know about I don't know who the actor. I don't know what the actor's doing these days. The character, the one like the way he portrayed, that'd be a great JJ Oliver. Although I feel like he's a bit older now. Maybe we still need a bit of a younger JJ Oliver, but he is incredible. Fat shaming me, brother. I'm also a large man. You worry. We stick together in times like this. Did you ever hear the theory that Billy's the Phantom Ranger? I did, and it was debunked in Once and Always because the Phantom Ranger was captured by Rita, and Billy obviously wasn't. It was a cool one though. Thing is, with a lot of my favorite shows, Universal still owns Iron Man Armored Adventures, Lionsgate still owns Sonic Boom, Lionsgate still owns Ninja Steel in North America. Yeah, lots of rights to different companies. Very strange. How much is the weekend ticket to London MCM? I think it's about £90. I'm hoping to get a creator pass, but we'll see. I'm eligible for a creator pass, but they don't just dish them out just because you're eligible. So we'll see what happens. Chiplin is the Phantom Ranger. Absolutely not. Power Rangers new series will come in the future. We don't know if there'll be a new series. There'll definitely be a new film coming out under Paramount Pictures, hopefully. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, there we go. £95 for the MCM weekend pass. But again, like I said, the Saturday is the big Ranger meetup day, so it's not bullying if it's between friends. Do you know Oliver Queen? Oh, the Green Arrow himself is in my TikTok chat. What a weapon. Couple of waves in. The number hurts major, yeah. That's the only thing we were thinking about, and that's why getting the creator pass would just help. Because one of the requirements for there's one requirement that I don't meet for the creator pass, and it's to have been to MCM before. But the reason I've never been is because the tickets plus the travel and the hotel for like me, I wouldn't have been able to afford. So I'm gonna be like, look, I do content. I plan to do content. I meet all the other requirements, but I've never been able to go because I can't afford it. So just, if you we'll see what happens. Jedlin is the Phantom Ranger. Chiplin's just the alias he used later on to try and hide the identity. Oh, fun times. Well, I was considering ending the stream a bit sooner, but we have got another 6 subs until the sub goal. And I think only once we've not hit the sub goal. And I don't mind necessarily, but we never stand down from a fight. Well, we never surrender. But it's also, if the subs don't come in, I ain't staying here all night. English dub, where can we find it? English dub of what? Is there an English dub of Sentai? I don't think there is there? I got distracted by the TikTok chat then. It started flashing. I'm rewatching Time Ranger. Nice. We love that. I've heard Time Ranger is like Time Force at least is an exact carbon copy of Time Ranger. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. He bagged the baddie Zoe from Beast Morphers. What does that even mean? Tell the TikTok to sub that there's currently no one in the TikTok. There's physically no one in there. People have been joining and rejoining. Did you know the Koda's actor from Dino Charge was in Ninja? Yeah, he was. And the Blue Rangers came and saved him. And then, obviously, his brother in real life ended up playing that iteration of the Blue Ranger, which is quite cool. To anybody just joining on the TikTok, we're trying to hit the sub goal. We need 6 more subscribers. If anybody's wants to float over to YouTube, it's at Film Studios also. Nate might not understand some US slang. I understand what all of those words mean. But in what world did Yu-Gi-Oh bag Zoe? Man, between tickets, travel, and hotel alone this way out of reach. Never mind. Yeah, it is a rough one, isn't it? People bash Megaforce, but you all got to admit the cast don't miss. Oh, I don't know. The cast kind of miss. They're always at every Power Morphicon. Gia, I forget their actual names. Ciara Hanna, I know was Gia, but Gia, Emma, Noah, and Orion, I know are good people. Jake, I think, is, so I don't want to bash them. The guy who plays Troy is an awful person. I do not want to be going with it. B2 just subscribed on YouTube. B2, you are, and not only is B2 a legend anyway for that, but their profile picture is the only GOAT, Jack Landers. I think anyway. Very much looks like him. It is gorgeous. Yugi Joe could bag Zoe. I'm just saying, if he had, I'd want to know about it at this point. If Wes and Cole wasn't controversial, would you want them to make more returns in the series? I mean, we've had a lot of Wes, considering font. So I'm not the last. I mean, and Deco was cool as well. I think it's weird because, like, you know, Jason Font, no. Ricardo Medina Jr. If it really was like, because we still don't know whether it was like a self-defense move or an intentional one. Like, it's really on the fence, which is why I'd say no. But I mean, you know, it's a shame these actors have to be this way. What is your favorite Battlefield? Not a clue. I'm not a Battlefield guy. Maybe some other time. If I'm ever up north, I used to live in Manchester for a bit. If I'm ever up north, I'll let you know. Yeah, because there's also one. They do them in May and then they do them in October, and I can't guarantee I'd be going to the October one, but I wouldn't. You know, if I can't get the Creator Pass, I'll go this year, and then go with the Creator Pass next year. So, well, not next year, but this October. So, be cool, especially if the Togu Power Tizen thing's going on again. What did West do? Font is just a Trump supporter and seemingly a transphobe. And if you are any of those things, respectfully, you can leave the chat right now and unsubscribe. I'm not bothered. I missed that bistro location used in New Zealand from Power Ranger 2003 2002. If Yugi Joe was a ranger, what color would he be? Well, he loves a purple. He loves an orange. I think deep down in his heart, he wants to be a green. But I think he'd be a purple. Battleizers. Right, not Battlefield. Like the Mystic Force one. I really like the SPD one with the K9 like robot dog. There's a couple of good ones. Is Triassic Mode a Battleizer? It's a bit on the fence, isn't it? That's a cool one though. 5 more subs to the sub goal. I don't know why I said the like goal. I said subs and then like in the same sentence. I was so devastated when I saw Font like the Zachary Levi Trump endorsement. I was so devastated when Zach Levi did the Trump endorsement. I'll forever love the TV show Chuck, but that man can go suck a fat one now. Yugi Joe is definitely a silver with orange accents, similar to Kirame Silver. Similar to Tyson, to be fair. He loves a bit of Bokenja Silver. What did Andrew Gray do? He is also mega transphobic. Which we'll try and keep less political on the stream, because this is a happy place with no negativity. But yeah, that is the deal. That's just the fucking deal. What is your opinion on the Pink Ninja Steel Ranger? Does she compare to Miss Morgan? Is a bit of a baddie. Here's the thing. Miss Morgan is different gravy. Because not only is she, you know, I forget the actress's name, apologies. Claire Blackwelder, actually, I think it is. Which is mad that I've said I forgot her name and then I was able to full name her. Obviously, gorgeous little lady. But also just Miss Morgan is like, just peak. Do you know what I mean? Do you consider Wes a leader? I suppose maybe of the Silver Guardians, even though that ended up being like an Eric thing anyway. The Bacon-a-Don Ranger. The curry, if you will. I mean, yeah, I was also devoted about the endorsement alone. I'm one of the few people that like Shazam 1 and 2. I really like Shazam 1 and 2. I love Shazam 1. I liked it with something like Shazam, though. I like to separate Aftermath a little bit just because there's a lot of people that worked on that film. You know, especially the directors and stuff like that. So, you know. If you meant just looks alone, then I still prefer Kendall Morgan. Love Shazam as a hero, but the films were meh. Yeah, fair enough. Gonna have to be separating Zach from Chuck too. Yeah, there's a bunch of shows that he's in that I love. Bunch of shows and films, but just just don't be associated with the actor. And I also am not that asked about any future stuff he does either to this point. I'm so excited for the whole ring thing that you're doing, that I'm doing. What ring thing am I doing? Favorite mentor is RJ, without a doubt, without hesitation. My favorite mentor is RJ. So good. Tommy and Dino Thunder is a close one, but RJ is peak mentor. Finished Boy Meets World. Shit broke me. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Friggin' what's his name? What can't I think of his name? The actor's called Hunter, I think. Oh, is that the character's name? Sean. Oh, his name's Sean Hunter. There we go. Came to me eventually. Sean's dad, bro. What a couple of episodes. RJ is so good. Yeah. Captain Mitchell underrated. Fair enough. Yeah. They kind of drop his son into like a void though. Although I know there's more lore to that. I'm not really asked about Lightspeed. A rewatch will happen eventually. Also been told to watch Go 5 though, by good old Psycho, big man. Are we going back and watching all the anniversary seasons of Sentai? Nice. Some Yu-Gi-Oh chats going on down below. Nice. Sean's dad actually broke me. I tried watching Girl Meets World, but it just doesn't feel the same. It does. Okay, so here's the thing with Girl Meets World. There's 3 seasons, I think. Back into season 2 and season 3. Still Girl Meets World. Still not Boy Meets World, but gets better. There's a lot more incorporation with the Boy Meets World thing. I'd recommend watching it just to get through it. Just because there's some lore building that, Tim in the TikTok says, is Dog your mentor? Yeah, I'd say so. He's a good one as well. Lightspeed feels like the least aimed at kids, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense. Tried to off myself trying to watch Operation Overdrive. It is not that bad. You said something about that the other week as well. Not that bad of a thing. Oliver Queen is back in the chat, ready to tell me I failed the city. If anybody in the chat isn't subscribed over on YouTube and you enjoy this sort of content, we are 5 subs away from the like goal. I also post 1 video a day in the Shorts tab and 2 videos a week long form. If anybody's after a new Tug YouTuber to be looking up. Cat from SPD got me acted up. She was a queen. I know I've said this a million times on the stream, but when you got time, you got to watch TOEI. It's so damn good. I will. I honestly, I want to go through them all anyway at some point. Arrow, lol. It just feels so Disney. Something about there's a fun moment, then it should have for a good show. Its world just feels far too safe for Disney. Yeah, there's definitely a difference in like the way the shows were made, but what's the next video about? The next video is about Boom Boom J, which if you become a Patreon, you can watch now because it's already up and ready on the Patreon page. Early access. Get early access to videos, you get exclusive videos. The first Patreon exclusive is going to be dropping by the end of this week, along with your name at the end of the videos as well. If you want to see your name at the end of the Film Form videos and you want to watch them early, fancy exclusive ones, then patreon.com/Film Form Studios, £3 a month, less than a meal deal. STKDD. It's a cool name. Been trying to watch my friend to watch Kamen Rider Gav. Tell them I said it's very good. I've caught back up recently. Very much enjoy it. Someone found an unreleased song from for the 2017 Power Rangers movie by Lil Wayne, Brian Tyler, and TOEI $sign on the Lost Media Wiki. That's pretty cool. If you're able to add any Pink Ranger to the once a Ranger team, who would you have chosen? Yeah, they didn't have a Pink Ranger, did they? I'd go for one that didn't have a representative. I'd probably go with... I wouldn't say Jen, because Jen is sick, but she is too much of a leader, and I feel like there would have been some clashes in terms of like what they wanted. I'd go with Kendricks from Lost Galaxy. I guess that's a stellar pick. Trouble is, obviously, they wanted them all to be the Disney era Rangers, and then one Mighty Morphin just to really tie it all together. But yeah, I'd go with Kendricks. I think that'd be quite cool. Who's your favorite Ranger? My guy in arms over here. Very apparent. Big man Billy. In Space Pink, no Lost Galaxy Pink is Kendricks. If she could be in the Operation Overdrive Once a Ranger team up. Because also think about it, you don't pick anything from the current teams, so you can't have Mystic Force Pink, can't have SPD Pink, right? None of the other teams in there have a Pink Ranger. Wild Force doesn't have a pink as a white, which I suppose you could class it as, but I mean, come on. Obviously, Time Force does have a pink, but that's Jen, and she's more of a leader, and they wanted Adam to be the leader, so, you know. Lightspeed Rescue, Dana, fair enough, maybe, but I think Lost Galaxy Pink would have been a great pick for that. Corona Kendricks all day long. I love Corona. I think her arc. I just prefer Corona's astronomer, but she's really cool. I also love how everybody in that series is like, I wear red because I'm the Red Ranger. I wear blue because I'm the Blue Ranger. She's like, yeah, I wear leather, black leather all the time, no matter what. If the new Power Rangers theme for a new movie doesn't slap, we are scrapped. And I swear if I hear no one man should have all that power. Fisty have. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking up. I hate that guy, by the way. I'm not endorsing anything, but it's hilarious. So they're like, right, Kanye's on the radio. We got to protect this Krispy Kreme with our lives. Let's go. There's a giant monster made of gold. It's a good pink choice. Thank you, King. I think Kendrickson is an underrated Pink Ranger, or at least like a rated Pink Ranger, but needs to be more rated. Spencer from Operation Overdrive was the GOAT. We had a Power Rangers Alfred. We did. Rest in peace, King. What a legend Spencer was. I love it in the crossover where he brings Bridge toast and he was like, "Is it?" And he's like, "The butteriest." It's just like a, I don't know what it was. It's a power move on his behalf, like. We need Ron Wasserman back. Yeah, Brian Tyler did a good job on that other score, though. I listen to that score quite frequently. I do enjoy it. Just the such a hook, such a bagger. Oh, definitely, I'm going to be closing off soon, guys. If we can get any closer to the sub goal, we'd love to see it. But I am willing to end without. Just don't want to make it too much of a later one. I've got to take my car in for a little operation tomorrow, which I'm not too happy about. Got to get the brakes checked. Been some issues. I don't fancy crashing while I'm driving. It's been a good one though. We've had a very consistent amount of views, especially on the TikTok as well, which is cool. I got the movie theme stuck in my head now as well. Sean Hunter was a better character than Corey on Boy Meets World. Sean Hunter was incredible. I love him. A little bit of Sean. Sean could have been the Black Ranger, you know. He was fancying a woman called Angela. B2 has been in this live this entire time. What a legend. It's because he knows Jack Landers the GOAT, that's why. King Reaper has rejoined. Nice to see you again. We have gone up by 1 sub. We have 4 subs until the sub goal. Shall I just do a Power Rangers thing where I put myself in the Zord and that's the theme? No one Nate should have all that power. 4 subs to the like goal, and then I will end the stream. And I'm not afraid to end beforehand. However, we will stick it out if we can. Know what I need? A wallpaper of the one frame that has the filter in the boom boom jizz. The single one frame. That's the filter. What filter? My phone's blowing up over here. I'm all down. I've seen a lot of people. Jesus Christ! I've seen a lot of people in the TikTok joining straight from shorts videos, which is quite cool. Love to see that occurring. TikTok is doing well at the moment, guys. Similarly, obviously, 4 subscribers to hit the sub goal. Like, let's get there. But if anyone isn't following me on TikTok, that is predominantly where my short form content does the best. Try to post that almost every day as well. Oh, these 4 subs that affected my mental health. Ah, he retracted it. He retracted it. I saw it. Oh, he sent it back. What did you change? I don't know. Oh, live stream. All right. I need 4 subscribers. That's it. 4 subscribers is all I need. And then we've hit the like goal, and then you can sling your hook, and I can get off the live stream. All right. Tidy. When the Rangers are going from civilian to suit, there is one single frame of the suited Rangers where they have a comic like Phil John. Oh, okay. What emoji is that, Tanashi? A cat? Doing an ooh face? I don't even know. 3 subscribers, guys, for the sub goal. I think the Boy Meets World cast could have worked as Rangers, the actors who played Sean's brother and the main character on Superhuman. Oh, okay. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, if you didn't know, Google it. Nice. There's a world where I do some Boy Meets World content. I remember it was very much, well, pretty much this time last year. No, this time 2 years ago that I started my big rewatch because I had to have a surgery and I had like 2 weeks of recovery. And I was like, right, well, Boy Meets World's on Disney Plus, and that will be my time. Especially when you get to the later seasons, man. Like Eric and is it TJ or is it RJ? The little kid that he wants to adopt. I have no clue. I just saw one and was like, yeah, no, fair enough. It leaned in like a mum trying to read a meme. Favorite Megazord? I don't know. Safe answer's Dino Megazord, isn't it? But there's a lot of cool ones. Dino Thunder Megazord is cool. I really like the Shogun Zord as well. Not a lot of people give the Shogun Zord a lot of credit. That feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. Are you having knee surgery tomorrow? Lockie said Tommy's his favorite Ranger. It is a good pick. It is a very classic and good pick. Like, get the boon opening up right now. I'll show you what I mean. Shall I do it? Shall I pull up the boom boom jaw opening? Let's have a little look, shall we? Don't want to get copyright struck, so I'll turn the sound off for it. This Don't stop, boom boom. Oh, I don't think this is it? If it is, this is very early. No, this is original trailer. Why can I just not find the opening? Is this the opening? Oh, you know what? Tell you what'll be easy. I have an episode from when I obviously did the reaction. Right, is it this bit that you're talking about? Oh, I get you. Let's see if I can catch it. I can't go frame by frame on this. Kind of. I know he's not on the suit, but he's doing it with himself. Yeah, is that what you mean? No one he should have all the power. Bro, Predazord is one of the greatest of all time. Yes, facts. Tommy, put in 0.25 speed. Can I do that on this? Can I do it on regular images? This isn't YouTube. This is I don't think I can. Watch Lab Rats opening with the Ghostbusters theme. Lab Rats is a banging show. Morgan in the chat. That filter right there. I need to see part of it. Should we try and... No, I missed it. See if I can get it on one of the other ranges. That is quite hot. Or was it a white version? Or is this the one you're on about? This like comic booky pattern. Let's get it. Oh no, I missed it by a bit. That was quite cool look up Joe and Gambit though. Yeah, it was kind of there. I see what you mean though. I definitely see what you mean. It's very cool indeed. Predazord sounds like a talk YouTuber, Chris Hansen. Facts. It's a YouTube fan video. Nice. 3 subs from the sub goal. Dorian Sorrow. That's a very cool name in the TikTok. Good to see you. Good to have you here. The Power Ranger style opening videos are funny. My favorite is the Star Wars Lost Galaxy. That's a big like theme, isn't it? That people do like Power Rangers openings, but with other shows and characters. That coloured version, I think that filter looks so cool, and having them all look with this fire wallpaper, yeah. So if you're going to do it now, but it's good. It's chill. I love a bit of a reaction. I just couldn't put the sound because I didn't want to get struck down. But yeah, not cool. Your follower Noah joined from your short video. Nice to see you, Noah. Thank you for being a follower. Thank you for joining through my short video. What video were you watching? This is my question. Ian joined from my short videos. What video were you watching? If anyone's not subscribed over on YouTube, we've got 3 subs till we hit our sub goal. We do all the content that you see over on TikTok, plus more because you get long form videos and you get additional short form videos as well. What we know about to do is to disrespect that Megazord. I mean, there's worse names for Zords. There's a Zord in Wild Force that has an awful name. I won't even repeat because I don't even know if saying it out loud will have YouTube onto me. I'd rather not say it, personally. Oh, this has been a vibe, guys. Been an absolute vibe. I'm still going to try and stick out for these last 3 subs. However, we're definitely nearing the end. Had a good old time. Hope you guys enjoyed the GoZyuger content towards the start. I'm definitely going to be looking at clipping that into an actual video. So if I keep the password I read out some of you guys' comments, you might be appearing in a film fun video, which would be cool. And of course, if you want your name in a film fun video, then the Patreon. But he's walking the line, folks. YouTube right now. I'm not going to say it. I'll just, you know. Don't stop, boom, boom. Don't stop the boom, boom. Believe it or not, Centaurus Wolf is not the one I'm talking about. To be honest, I could probably do that myself. I have a cracked Photoshop now for thumbnails. If I ever manage to get the clip searching done, but then the effort. Like I said, out of all of it, the clip searching and the clip finding is the biggest, like, tedious time killer. But it's got to be done, and it makes for good videos. So definitely sort it out. Even if you edit your entire video first and then leave it right till the end, so you can at least see, right, this is the product I've got, it'll be worth it. You can actually see it and then go back and do it. Number 1 Hawkeye hater has joined the stream. Are you really the number 1 Hawkeye here? Yugi Joe, please do a vlog in Japan. Just don't show your face. Sounds like a threat. Vlog it, but I swear to God, if I see those, if I see those cheeks, Yo, Nate, if you get a Dream Power Ranger live action, what team would you want them to adapt? Well, like live action movie. It's mad. I'm gonna go off the basis of like making a live action movie for the season that is in, like it'd be in the continuity. I'd love to see something else from Dino Thunder. I know we haven't got Tommy anymore. Yeah, the trouble is like what seasons still have all their cast, which is a ropey one. SBD, I think, is an all-round banger to make a movie about. Samurai Star Megazord is cool. It's a helicopter that turns into a samurai. It's pretty sick. King O just got bugs. It does have bugs. Rejoins from your short video. Thank you very much, Ree. What short video did you come from? Is the question. I'm interested. Oh, I've one adapted in the same vein as 2017 movie. I don't know. It's a weird one because I think the 2017 movie worked because it was MMPR. In Space is like, has got to be the one that works best in live action. But still maybe SPD, to be fair, to that regard. I was thinking of doing a short videos like your meat videos, but for Boone or Doctor Who or something. If I ever manage, then I'll obviously be crediting you with a video style. You saying that enough is already enough credit. There is somebody, I will not name names, but I have noticed recently that a Meet the Rangers. And listen, all I'm doing is like talking about the characters, right? I'm not doing anything original, but the whole like meet Tommy. Tommy is a blah blah blah. Like it's sort of coined that a bit. And I've noticed recently there's somebody that is doing meet da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, but you crack on. The fact you've even mentioned it is already enough for the blessing that I don't even need to give anyway, because like there's no originality anymore anyway. Oh, this is a new jacket. No, that's heartbroken. That's heartbreaking. I'm gonna have to sew that up. Oh, that's gutting, bro. It's a new jacket and all. My identity isn't a secret, really. Yeah, he's on loads of film videos. You have to find him. SPD would be sick as, I guess, proper grungy and gnarly, and I reckon that would slap. Yeah, it would. Do meet Tyler next. I've actually got like a big list. I do them randomly just so there's no sort of like bias to them, which is why we've only had like 2 MMPR Rangers. I think we've only done Tommy and Adam for MMPR. An RPM sequel would be dope because it would be Power Rangers because there's no suits. I mean, technically Beast Morphers is a sequel, like a spiritual one. Since 2025 is SPD timeline, I thought a once and always special pattern might work. It would be nice to have that, wouldn't it? I don't think they're going to do it, but I would have loved that. SPD in the style of Dread, yes. Let's do fire. Yeah, it's officially hit midnight in the UK. And that's exactly what I wanted not to happen. 3 more subs, guys. If anybody's joining in on the TikTok stream, 3 more subscribers until the sub goal. Then I can go to bed peacefully. Oh, an RPM prequel. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to see what that universe's Rangers would have been like. Nails are messy because I kept moving, but then now a dark, deep red, and I'm happy with them. Nice. It might have inspired me to do my nails again at some point. We'll see. Don't stop, boom, boom, don't stop. Too bad the main timeline of Power Rangers ended after Cosmic Fury. Yeah, might be making a film though, which obviously isn't going to be the same timeline, but you know, at least be something. And the Boom Comics have Power Rangers Prime, which has started up a brand new continuity, which will be worth getting into if you haven't. I would love to see a Mystic Force adaptation that would slap so good with a high budget with all the magical stuff. And get them excited for something that's never going to happen. You never know. You'll see what Paramount can do. Because even if it's not Mystic Force, but it's just like a mythical magic-based film, I think that'd be really cool. There's a sad emoji for those that can't see it. For me, it's a melty face emoji. Crazy Ilo, welcome to the stream. Common Go joined from your short, welcome. what short did you join from? I'm curious. What were you watching just before this? Jared has joined. What's up? I'm considering subscribing to Yugi Joe, but I'm waiting for his newer type of videos. Well, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell on Yugi Joe, you'll know exactly when that video drops. I'm looking at my Percy Jackson books now, and I'm waiting, and I'm wanting a Greek mythology inspired Sentai. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Maybe get Sam Dean James into it, unless he thinks it's lazy writing. Listen, guys, we might have to just take the L and use it as motivation for next stream, because I can feel myself flagging, and I want to be entertaining for you guys, but I'm getting tired, and we are 3 subs away. I don't want to just keep going for the sake of it. So I might have to call it. I'll give her another 5 minutes, but motivation for next time. Oh, you're going off? Yeah, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. It's just gone midnight in the UK, and I've got to be up tomorrow to take my car for a little repair. So I can't be up too late. I was going to shout that name out, but I can't even see it. TNYCLINTX. Welcome. Oh, wait, no, that's the guy I just been speaking to. Who's the other one? I don't know. Imagine they all had the powers of the gods. Crazy stories to be told. Yeah, that'd be sick, wouldn't it? Imagine a Ranger series where each Ranger is a different religion. Norse, Greek, Christian, and more. I'd be a more riskier one. I know GoZyuger is angels based, which I know isn't really that directed to Christianity, but it's kind of along the same lines. I'm loving angels instead. How are you all finding the has anybody seen the Robbie Williams film? Is Labrats considered tokusatsu? No, I don't think so, but I could see the parallels. It is just a superhero show. I think Lazy Town is considered tokusatsu. I was talking about that with somebody the other day. That very much could be considered a toku. But yeah, I think Labrats is just more of a superhero show in general. Because everything in that is not really a lot of what's it called? Practical effects. Furious Incredible and Better Man is goated. Do you think so? I haven't seen it yet, if at all. If I do watch it, it'll be in streaming. A Thor Red Ranger with a hammer-shaped visor. I don't know, in my head, Thor's always been a Yellow Ranger, you know. I have no idea why. It would be so sick. Also, I think Gods are definitely a sick idea. I mean, Shazam, at the end of the first Shazam film, they more or less become the Power Rangers. Myth Cafe says, favourite Tokyo? Oh, I don't know. I'm a big Power Rangers guy in general, so Super Sentai if you want me to keep with it being Japanese. And then if we're going deeper into Sentai, then I haven't watched a hell of a lot of Sentai. I do love Q Ranger though. I've been watching Kamen Rider Gav though as well. I'm loving that. Yellow is surely Heimdall. Yeah, I suppose. Or maybe a gold for Heimdall. Anyway, if they were going to do anything akin to religion, it would be strictly mythology, red, Greek, blue Norse. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thor is blue for you, can't lie. That's fair enough. Yeah, that said though, I don't know who would be red in that regard. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't really matter what it's from. Oh, that's fair enough then, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm a big Power Rangers fan. Greek mythology motif is in the Hyperforce. Kind of. They didn't really go too deep into it, but kind of. For anybody who has just joined on TikTok, we are trying to get another 3 subscribers. I'm not far away from ending the stream, so we may not hit it. But if there's 3 of you that haven't subscribed, or you know a friend that has, have a friend that likes a bit of Tokyo, send them my way. Myth Cafe followed the live creator. Thank you very much. Yeah, TikTok followers are also very much appreciated. But we're trying to get the YouTube subs up. Odin is Zordon. Would Captain America be a red or blue ranger? I think it'd be a red. Red should be the god of war. A scratch of that green wouldn't be Roman. They would take away his. green a Celtic mythology ranger. That'd be quite cool. I got a few people into Kamen Rider. Nice. I've just literally today I've dropped a Kamen Rider video. I only done 3 in the past because I kind of fell behind with the show, but I've caught up and then we're back with Kamen Rider uploads. I will be posting more Kamen Rider. I'm doing Boom Boonja along with going into GoZyuger, and obviously more Power Ranger adjacent stuff, Toki stuff. I'm excited for the future of what's coming up. We got 2 subs away. Need 2 subs to hit the goal. We can get those 2 subs, and then I'll stay for them. Feel like Anubis would be a good 6th. Big him up. If we're sticking to Norse, yeah, if in a multiple mythology team, we get some sick mashups. Yeah, that's true. Right, we need 1 sub before the goal, before the sub goal. I've done that 4 times now. I'm staying. It's official. I'm staying. However, if we drop down by 1, I'll be livid. I really like the Boom Boom Champion jacket. Same. I like that there's just a straight bomber jacket as an upgrade. I think that's so unique rather than this massive over the top armor. Just no, we got a jacket. It has sick powers. It's cool. Yeah, I like it. 1 sub away from the sub goal on YouTube, everyone. Massive appreciation to all. I think in terms of GoZyuger as well, I haven't even considered what power-ups they could be and what battleizers they could have. Because obviously I know they're gonna be turning into other Red Rangers and stuff. Had an argument with somebody about Tommy being Turbo Ranger Red. He said he wasn't up for it. Well, Tommy, Jason David Frank was barely present. In fact, I literally took a screenshot. Ooh, hey, we have hit the sub goal, and I did a nip slip there as well. Ooh, hey. I've literally did a screenshot that I got on my phone that subs up Tommy in Power Rangers Turbo. And it is this. For the most part of the entire show, that is what the Turbo team looks like until they're replaced with the other team. JDF's barely there. And fair enough, he was leaving the show and all that. Tommy is a bad Red Ranger. Great Green Ranger, incredible Green Ranger, elite Green Ranger, the best Green Ranger, a great White Ranger, a great Black Ranger, not a good Red Ranger, in my opinion. Yes, boys celebrating in the chat. 8255 on the sub goal. We did it. Yo, that's for the Patreon, brother. What is? Have I missed out on something? I need storage to get into Kamen Rider. I'm not a fan of feeding sites, steal subs. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I sometimes use Tuggyzilla and Zokaj and stuff. I think it's Zokaj have started crediting subbers now, which is nice. So maybe that's a bit better. But yeah. He was decent in Zeo, but not incredible. Yeah, he was better in Zeo than he was in Turbo. Talking of everybody sub to the early. I mean, yeah, we've got the first Patreon exclusive video coming up this week, along with a back catalogue of all the early access anyway, which are already on the channel. But there is the Boom Boonja video coming up this week that is currently up for early access. If anybody wants to see it early, the nip sleep, keep that for the dedication. I mean, it's barely a nip sleep. I'm wearing a vest anyway, so it's not it's bound to happen. Tommy didn't have a moment before he was replaced by TJ. Yeah. It's just because JDF wasn't around and they tried to keep shoehorning Tommy into the story as they should have. He's the Red Ranger, but it was a weird one. Lovely. Right then, guys. Sub goal was hit. Very happy about it. I am going to call it a night, I think. Thank you all, guys, for being here. As I said, the stuff we did right at the start of the stream about GoZyuger will most likely be clipped into a video for the channel. So if any of you guys asked any questions or said anything, you'll probably be featured. And I hope you're enjoying the channel. I dropped a Kamen Rider video today about the most recent episode of Gav, if anybody's interested, along with the Boom Boonja video later this week. Along with just other content, the Power Rangers ending video just hit the 10k, which is really cool. That's a really good view milestone for our channel. So yeah, absolute banger. Absolute banger. I can't blame JTF, he wasn't allowed to do other shows, and he was, yeah, I agree. Yeah, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Absolute legends. I will definitely be back either later this week or next week with another stream. And, of course, be a video this week. There'll be videos next week. We're in for a good year, it seems. So yeah, thank you all very much, and I will see you next time. See ya. Good night.